for Seaoct. Good evening. Welcome to Seaocht. It's an evening of poetry and music, and it's really brilliant, I need to tell you. And we're going to celebrate the poetry of sadly some of our great poets who've died in the last while. And I'm going to start by reading something from Seamus Deane's book, Reading in the Dark. It's not a poem, but it's one of the last things he wrote. So it's called Religious Knowledge, September 1954. How long, asked the teacher of religious knowledge, does it take a flea to crawl through a barrel of tar? 6 weeks, I hazarded. Wrong, he answered, striking me not very hard across the face with the back of his hand. Try again. 6 months? You don't get the point, do you? He pulled on my hair, not hard, bringing my head towards the wood of the desk, then letting me go. He walked up the aisle to the blackboard. I'll write the answer on the board so that you may all the better understand it. With what seemed like real weariness, he scrawled on the board the words, Amiens Street Station. He faced us. We gazed at him. He pointed at me. Confound me, disagree with the answer. I can't disagree with what I don't understand, Father. Implying you can't agree with it either. I can do neither. Good. This is a condition to be sought for. It is the condition of being educated. Let's try again. How many angels can balance on the head of a pin? This, I warn you, is a traditional query and not at all eccentric. Balance, Father, is not a requirement of angels. No, you have a seraphic access that I lack. I remained quiet. I did not know what his last remark meant. Once more, in steps this time, do you agree that when we speak of a ghost, we imply the preceding existence of someone or something corporeal? That is, something or someone having had a body before that thing or person achieved ghostliness. Yes or no? Yes, Father. Tell me then, who or what was the Holy Ghost before he was a ghost? I was silent. To the left of me, Alec McShane laughed. The teacher frowned. We are dealing here with a theological conundrum of signal importance. Hardly the occasion for another display of the idiocy of rural life. I would like an answer. He pointed at me again. I can't say, Father. I don't have an answer. Good. On the first question, you don't understand the answer. On the second, you deny the validity of the question. On the third, you have no answer. I hope now you can see why religion is different. My chief desire is to let you see that there is that which is rational, that which is irrational, and that which is non-rational, and to leave you weltering in that morass thereafter. I shall thereby do the state some service and the church even more. Doctrine, dogma, and decision. These you can live by so that you may avoid the disintegration of the mind. Not a serious threat, I have to say, for many in this or of this class of person ranked so monotonously before me. The man's father was a papal knight. He was Sir Roy Creedon. Sir, I got enraged, but my rage made me smile. He was right. This was education. His Roman collar glistened white around his plump throat. He was much given to sighing, expanding his soutane above his cummerbund. Sir Roy drove a Rover car, Roy of the Rover. Only Sir Roy and the police had cars. Knights in shining armour. Papal and anti-papal knights. If your geography teacher told you faith could move mountains, you might evince some surprise. If your mathematics teacher told you that in any given series, the first would be last, and the last would be first, you might think him inebriated. But I can tell you these things in sobriety, and you shall believe them. All I ask is that you learn to do so without attempting to understand them. Once we had here in Ireland the simple faith of the peasant. Now, thanks to free education and godless socialism, we shall have the simple faith of the proletariat. There is no need to exhort you people to be simple. You achieve that condition effortlessly. But I shall, in this and in succeeding years, exhort you to believe that education can be conducted in such a manner as to confirm that simplicity rather than disturb it. It is, of course, a gratuitous exercise, but one demanded by the society of which you form such a happily disenfranchised part. Now, I wish to be silent, and so must you be, until the class bell relieves us of the burden of one another's presence. And we sat silent while he stood with his back to us, gazing out of the window, perfectly still.